Hi, and welcome to A Better Place. Today we will be bringing you a special edition on breast cancer awareness. Stay tuned, we will be right back. Welcome back to A Better Place. As I mentioned before, the month of October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we will be joined today by three nurses at the St. Martin Medical Center, namely Nurse Jasmine Saincher, Etna Scott, and Nurse Jacqueline St. Louis. Ladies, welcome to A Better Place.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We will start off by speaking to Nurse Saincher. Nurse Saincher, can you tell us a little bit about your function here at the St. Martin Medical Center?
Okay, I work in 20 years for the St. Martin Medical Center. I working about 19 years in the emergency room. I was upgraded to supervisor for emergency room and outpatient department. Next to that, I taking care of the chemo patients them.
Okay, thank you. Nurse Etna, can you also give us a little history about your function here at the St. Martin Medical Center?
Okay, right now I have 4 years working at the St. Martin Medical Center outpatient department, and I'm doing upgrading myself, doing my registered nursing course, and I'm presently doing my stasha on the OB/GYN department.
Okay. And Nurse Jackie, share a little bit about your experiences here and your function at the St. Martin Medical Center.
Well, I'm currently working here for the past 13 years. I'm working with Regina Yanga, but at the moment I'm doing the upgrading course also for registered nurse. So I'm outside in other institutions.
Okay. But ladies, tell me, and any one of you can start by explaining to me how you got interested or how you began working with chemo patients.
Well, I got involved because at the time they were short in the chemo in the chemo room. So when the opportunity came and they asked me to assist in the chemo room, I took the opportunity. So I took the challenge. It's good.
And Nurse Etna?
Well, I was asked by my supervisor if I would like to join the team as caring for the chemo patients, in which I started about, as she reminded me, 2 years ago. Didn't realize that time has gone so fast.
Wow.
And really and truly, it was a great opportunity for me.
Okay. Nurse Saincher?
The chemo patients then started getting treatment in the St. Martin Medical Center in 1997. That was the time that Dr. Scapers, the oncologist from Curacao, started to come over. And instead of the patient them going to Curacao, he came over to start helping the patients. And he did that for 2 years, and then he went back. When he came here, he needed someone to assist him, and being supervised for outpatients and a registered nurse, I went to help him, and he teach me a lot of things. And besides that, I did a lot of self-study, and we in it since 1997. And I only see it, unfortunately, only increasing and increasing.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about the breast cancer and how you actually got in, because I mean, cancer is cancer, but we, as I mentioned before, October is the month of breast cancer awareness. So specifically for breast cancer, what do you do here at the St. Martin Medical Center to make this month become what it is? Because it is becoming well known in St. Martin.
Breast cancer patients that come in by us, most of the time they come only for chemo treatment. Before that, they had a regimen of exams and procedures went going through. Some of them went through operation to lose the breast. Others have to still go through it, and they come in for treatment first. And some comes a little too late. Let me put it that way. With the breast cancer awareness program that is getting more and more in the public. A lot of information is shared, and I think because of that, a lot of people start to get more aware of what they have to do and how they have to do it.
What is the age that they normally recommend women to start, checking their breast and doing the mammograms, etc.?
It depends. If you have family that had breast cancer, they recommend you to start earlier, which 30, 35 years, to start checking yourself, to do mammogram, and to continue following with follow-up. If you never had any problem and no family with breast cancer, there are guidelines and they tell you starting by 40 years, every 2 years, and with 50 years, every year to go to do a mammogram.
And Nurse Edna, in your experience thus far working with these patients, is it something that you would consider to be a very emotional job?
Well, I will say yes. It can become emotional, especially when you are get attached to the patients, and then when you look back at some of your own people from St. Martin that you have to take care of, and knowing yourself and knowing them for such a long time, it's a bit emotional. But then you also have to show a positive side towards them and let them know that you will stand with them and be there for them.
Thank you once again, ladies. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Man, I'm supposed to take my girl out to dinner this weekend. She's so broke, man.
Man, I used to have those same problems, but since I got my whip company card, when I take my lady out, I even get something back.
Get something back. Well, you're a lucky fella.
I take your mind out the gutter, man. What I mean is, with whip company I get back 1% on every purchase I make. With this card, I can spend in guilders and use it throughout the Netherlands and Tunies. Instead of paying 1% of the dollar credit card, now I get 1% back on every purchase I make at the end of the year.
What? I gotta get myself a company on card.
Man, but let's go.
Let me go.
Man, now my lady's birthday gonna be a real celebration. At least now with Whip Company, I know you're gonna get something back.
The Web Compa Leon credit card with limits as low as 500 guilders. You don't have to walk with cash, and it is accepted by practically all businesses. The Web Compa Leon is the first guilder credit card that can be afforded by anyone.
GEBE has been faithfully serving the communities of St. Martin, Saba, and Statia, powering your home and our economy. Come rain or shine, our qualified team of professionals are working hard 24 hours a day to provide you and your family with safe, reliable electricity and water. We use the latest technologies and test our products daily to maintain the highest international standards. Our friendly staff is always there to assist you, whether in person, over the phone, or online. We are committed to constantly improving our products and services, making them more efficient, effective, and environmentally friendly to serve you better today and our next generation of clients tomorrow. GEBE, powering a brighter future.
Welcome back to A Better Place. Nurse Saintia, earlier you said that you're seeing the numbers of patients with cancer increasing. What would you think, or what would you say is the reason for this?
I think more than one reason. It have one reason that the patients them is more aware of what is going on. It have another reason that they can get help here for certain things them, and they prefer to stay home. And it have another reason that the population grows, more sickness, more people aware of what is going on.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we do not have a correct count of the patients then, because what we're getting is only the patients that's coming for chemo. It have patients that's going for radiotherapy Curacao that don't come by us for chemo. It have patients that have the meanings of the want to go home to get treatment. I'm talking about people Santo Domingo and Haiti. They want to go home for treatment. It have patients that prefer to go get treatment somewhere else than in St. Martin. And it have patients that maybe is not aware of what St. Martin can offer on that field.
Okay. And Nurse Jackie, how would you say you, as in your task, have been informing these patients on breast cancer care?
Okay, information given to them pertaining to the cancer. We let them know about their diet, what they're eating, encourage them to drink a lot, which is also important for them. And the sun, not too much sun after the radiation, that they know in case of anything, they contact us or they visit the doctor regular. So that's basically it on my end.
Edna, anything you would like to add to that and what you contribute to your patients?
Well, I would say thanks to my supervisor, where she have provided a lot of valid information. So with those information that I have gathered from what she has produced, gives me a better opportunity that I can also have proof to show them on what is and can be pertaining to cancer.
And Nurse Sanchez, since you have been working so long with these patients, how have you been experiencing the awareness that is being brought forth, especially pertaining to breast cancer on the island?
Positive Foundation is doing a very good job of bringing out information and bringing out in the public for people to know what is going on. Since I think 2 years now, they get together with Electra, and together they're just doing a lot of things them to bring awareness for the breast cancer. I have to say that most of the time when we say breast cancer, we think only about the women, but it have men with breast cancer, and it increasing men with breast cancer too.
Really?
Yes.
Now that is something that is very new to my ears.
Yes. When we had open house last week with St. Martin Medical Center, we shared out a lot of information, and some of those information then also included breast cancer in men, awareness of breast cancer in men, how they have to check themselves, and what is the possibilities if they have breast cancer. Most of the time, it's almost the same thing as by women.
Now that you've opened that topic up, I would like to know how can a man have breast cancer? Because men have chests. So, so you saying that a man, or that it's becoming common for men to have breast cancer is, like I said, very new to me.
Well, most of the time when we thinking a woman, we thinking breast is what you're seeing. Is the hill that you're seeing.
Right.
It is not only that, it is what's under it too. And most of the time it is the muscles. Now the muscles by the women and the man is the same thing. So if the woman could get cancer in the muscles, the same thing counts for the men. And it have a lot of factor that's contributing to that too.
How can a man check for that?
The same thing like a woman, feeling, looking, feeling when you're lying down, feeling in the bathroom. I have to say by women, half of the time that something is detected is because her husband or boyfriend detected. Because they're more familiar with the woman body, and they play with the woman body, and they know how it is and how the normal is. So when something is not normal, they feel it. And the same thing could happen with a man too. With the woman playing with the man chest. And one day they will feel something that don't belong there. And that is sometimes how it starts rolling.
I asked the two other ladies about their emotions. What about you and your emotions?
Well, sometimes I cry with the patients, and I laugh with the patients. It is everyday difference. You get attached to them, and it hurts when you see one of them go. You really get attached to them, because some of them just get treatment like every week for a period of time. Some just get treatment like every 3 weeks. So they're coming back, and you have to talk to them, and you have to not only give them treatment, you have to give them advice. You have to listen to their problems. They will open up to you, and most of the time they hang to you. They like you is the one that know the sickness, so they hang to you, and they want you to tell them everything, what sometimes is difficult. And they're looking at you with some kind of hope. Sometimes some of them don't want to see you because it reminds them on all the bad effects them of the treatment. Some of them really, when they see you, they want to turn the face around, and I don't know that person when I see you, I start feeling sick already. But that is all normal.